Today we are starting with morning aerial yoga. Before we get into any poses, I always begin with stretching and conditioning to warm up. I start by rotating my arms, big sweeping circles. Arm movement is everything when it comes to making poses look graceful. And aerial yoga uses so much shoulder and core strength, so I spend a lot of time warming up my shoulders and core than anything else. Then I spread my legs wide, place my hands on the floor in front of me, and gently press my fingertips down until I feel my hamstrings stretching. Hamstring flexibility is so important for yoga. If you want to work towards the splits or just move more freely, this is where it starts. Then I grab the hammock and lean back as far as I can. I want to feel the stretch all the way across my back, lower and middle. Next is the lunge. Then pigeon pose, one of my favorites for stretching the back of the leg. I'll swing my leg up and down to keep warming everything up. Then I walk through a few planks repetitions with extended arms. Okay, this is my favorite. I come down into a forearm plank, hands together, legs together, and tap my legs from side to side. It really fires up your core. Then just one invert on the hammock just to get comfortable, to feel like I'm back home in it. Now we grab the hammock, shoulders down, legs together, and lift our legs up and down. This is great for building grip strength, the strength you actually need to hold yourself on the hammock. Now here we go. I start with the butternut squash, cut it in half, scoop out the seeds. But I'm keeping the seeds because I want to see what they taste like roasted. A spray of olive oil, salt, and pepper. I do the same on the seeds. Into the oven for about half an hour. While it's roasting, let's make the salad. I grabbed a few different types of greens, washed them, and used a peeler to get the carrots really thin. I love doing it this way. Some cabbage too, cut thin. And now the star of today, pomelo. It's like a citrus fruit native to Southeast Asia. I discovered it about a year ago and genuinely haven't stopped thinking about it since. It tastes like grapefruit, but sweeter, with absolutely none of the bitterness. Just imagine that. I toast the pomelo into greens, add a little yuzu extract, and then pour over the dressing I made. The dressing is soy sauce, rice vinegar, a good amount of ginger, and a touch of maple syrup. I keep a big batch of this dressing in the fridge so I never have to think twice when I want a salad. I highly recommend doing the same. Oh, look at how the seeds turn out. Perfectly crispy, nothing to waste. And lunch is ready. I love this combination: protein, fiber, the softness of butter squash, the tanginess from the dressing, and those juicy little bites of pomelo. The chicken is always a yes. I just really enjoy this one. Then I switch back into work mode and spend a little time at my desk. For dinner, bone broth risotto with broccoli and salmon on top. I know it sounds amazing, so let me show you. I start with the onion chopped. Same with broccoli, I just chop it into small pieces, nothing precise about it. Then everything goes into the pan with some olive oil. Once the onion go translucent, I add the rice and keep stir frying. This is a step I never skip. Letting the rice cook a little in the pan first gives the risotto so much more depth. Just like with onions, a little frying before the liquid goes in always enhances the flavor. Then the bone broth goes in. I make mine at home. It has so many benefits, and anything with bone broth tastes amazing. I also add a little milk, and once the risotto starts to thicken, then I add Parmesan. I don't believe in being obsessed with cutting things out. When we get too strict about what we can eat and we can't eat, we lose the joy of cooking. We lose the joy of eating. It is all about balance, enjoying what this world actually has to offer. Some people avoid dairy or cheese even though they're not allergic to, and I understand that. But for me, I have it in moderation. If I want it, I'll have it. It's not something I need, but something I genuinely enjoy, and that feels like the right place to be. I stir it until it comes together into this thick, rich, creamy risotto. Then it goes into a bowl with smoked salmon on top, a little more parmesan, some cracked pepper, and I'm having the leftover pomelo as dessert, obviously. It's raining outside, and honestly, that's the best excuse to be fully at home. I love creating a warm, welcoming environment, especially on nights like this. I decided to go light some candles and end the day with meditation and stretching out. It was so relaxing. I start with gentle neck circles. After a long day of work, the neck is always where the tension leaves first. This is how I began to let it go. Then big circles with the whole body side to side. Letting go of whatever I was carrying today, just moving, just breathing, clearing the mind, soothing the body.